Bobby and Joe, let them know. Hard gas tales, keep it real, let it show. From the school halls to the world's hustle and bustle. Tune in weekly, gotta stay in the shuffle.
Well, Joe, we made it back. Been a while. We've been on hiatus.
That's right.
You and
Not
your
intentionally.
schoolwork.
Yeah, not intentionally.
well.
Just it's been a while.
Against all odds, they've let us have a season 2.
We're on season 2. That's a milestone.
It is a milestone, even though we started like in February. But I mean, we're just gonna go with every school year. When the new school year starts, there we go.
Yep,
So,
season 2.
yep. So we made it.
And school has started.
Yeah, definitely.
And we have another milestone.
What we got?
Our first guest.
Wow. I think I know that guy. He
Yeah.
used to work here at this school.
He did used to work here.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I liked his attitude when, like that last few months he was here. I'm starting to get that attitude.
I know you
and
are.
I kind of had that attitude on the microphone yesterday on my walkie-talkie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's right here with us. This is John Snead. Hey, John. You've been pretty busy since you've left the middle school. What do you got going on?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been pretty busy. Got fully retired and just finding some other things to do to keep me busy. And one of them is been involved with a new nonprofit organization. It's a veteran-run nonprofit in Killeen, Texas, and it's One Mission Outdoors Archery. And we have archery range in Killeen, Texas that we are striving to be the premier outdoor archery range in Central Texas. We offer multiple levels of training for hunting, for competition shooting, all ages, and we're really striving to really get that going. We've got a lot of traction going in ASA format, IBO formats, which is ASA is Archery Shooters of America, and IBO is International Bow Hunters Organization. It's a really fun thing to get into if you've got kids that are looking to get in archery. We've got youth programs set up. We do youth shoots on Tuesday and Thursday nights. We have multiple instructors to help with everything. It's all veteran run and founded, and our biggest thing we got going on right now is our first fundraiser, and we've teamed with Band of Brothers Barbecue Restaurant in Killeen, Texas. September 6th, we have our inaugural event called Barbecue and Bows. So if y'all are in the area, come on out, check it out. We're going to be having raffle prizes, going to have some shooting competitions. All of our youth equipment's going to be set up. So if you don't have a bow, just come on out. We've got stuff that we can hook you up with. Try it out. And it's going to be a pretty good event. We're going to be there from 12 to 8. There's more information. Just check out onemissionoutdoors.com. or get with me or anyone else on our staff, and we can answer any questions y'all got.
That's cool. Will you guys be able to shoot out at where you're having the barbecue?
Yeah, we're going to have a range set up probably out to about 100 yards for one of the competitions we're going to do. Our competition shoots are going to start about 6 o'clock. And the first one is going to be our Iron Armadillo Challenge. So it's a steel plate in the shape of an armadillo with about a 4-inch circle cut out in it, and it's going to be a last man standing. So it's going to be $20 buy-in. Last man to still be able to hit the target and not hit steel is going to win half the pot. After that, it's going to be the long buck shoot. You're going to start about 40 yards, and as long as you can stay inside the 10 ring, you're going to be in the competition. So you shoot, you're in the 10 ring, everybody backs up 10 yards. If you hit the 10 ring, everybody backs up 10 yards until one man standing at the end holding the cash.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You can eat barbecue and shoot bow and arrows.
Exactly.
Right in the same
That's
spot.
my favorite barbecue. I can just watch. I don't like shooting no bows. I'm liable to tell them where my arrow's going to go.
It's just stuck in a tree somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere or somebody, one or the other.
Well, we've got waivers for that, so if anything happens, then you're going to be covered, Jesse. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there.
Yeah, we've got donations already. We've got Garage Beer Woodworks has donated a custom-made American wood flag. Fiesta Wine out in Lampasas is donated a wine tasting package for 4. We've got a hog hunt for 2 that's already been donated, and we've got a bunch of other small little raffle items that'll be available. Tickets for the raffle items, there are going to be different ways to get them. You can buy them straight out, or you can shoot to win. So we're going to have a target set up at an unknown distance. It's going to be $2 a shot or 6 shots for $10. If you hit the 10 ring, you get 1 ticket. You hit the 12 ring, you get 2 tickets. So it'll be kind of good there. What you got, Joe?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Do you need to do anything online, or can people just show up?
We do have a RSVP link online on one of our QR codes. So we've got several links posted between Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on our website. You can check out, or you can just show up. There's no need to buy in, but ahead of time we're just setting up the RSVP so we can kind of get an idea of how many people we're going to have, as well as Band of Brothers is going to be having a special One Mission Outdoors archery plate. So part of the proceeds from that plate that they are providing will be coming back to us.
Hey, and tell me again, what's the name of the organization you have?
It's One Mission Outdoors Archery.
And is there a location where you go and shoot, or like you can join a club, or how does that work?
Yeah, we've got a yearly membership online. You got to go to onemissionoutdoors.com. You can sign up for it there, and our range is off of 195. If you know where the city dump is on 195, our range is to the right-hand side.
Okay,
going
and that's in Killeen?
Yeah, it's in Killeen.
All right. Well, like I said, it sounds like a good deal. That barbecue and bows sounds delicious to me.
Yeah, we're happy to get partnered with them, and it looks like if everything goes good, it's going to be a yearly event.
Awesome. Joe, you got anything else?
No, I'm looking forward to it though.
Okay.
I'm on their website right now. That's
Awesome.
it, right?
Yeah, that's the website right there, Joe. So we got.
I put in ONE mission, but it comes up just the number one,
Yeah.
One Mission Outdoors.
Mission Outdoors, yeah. So we've got several different things on there. We can go to our actual the One Mission shop you got right there, Joe. In order, we've got all of our merch on there. We just came out with some new shirts and hats and stuff that all go help to support the range. Right now, the big fundraiser for the range is to get targets and keep the maintenance of the equipment we have up for our youth program. Because we're really trying to push the youth program, because we feel that's where the future of archery and bow hunting is in the youth. And we've got a couple of youth individuals that we're really showcasing that have really taken off and really gotten behind it. I got to shoot with one of our youth shooter, Vanessa Bailey. In her first 30 target tournament last weekend, she shot a 268 out of a possible 300.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
So we were, I was very, very happy for her. She was a little nervous when we first got there, but after a couple shots and everything, she settled down, and the mistakes that she did make and everything, she knew exactly what it was as soon as it happened, and we were able to, talk about it, figure out, okay, this is what you did wrong, and she rebounded and had a good time.
Awesome. That's amazing. Are y'all going to have anything else like during the year, like different shoots there at y'all's?
Yeah, we're working
range?
on right now. We're trying to put together what we call our armadillo course. That's
Okay.
the name of our range, and it's the first one we're trying to do, and we're just kind of get the details worked out. We're hoping to try to get the first one set up for September and do a 4-shoot series. And then in December, have a buckle ceremony for the winners of each event. We don't have anything of that posted online yet because we're still working the details out and get approval from our board members on how we're going to be able to run it and everything. But as soon as we get all that worked out and everything, we'll definitely be putting it online and putting it on all of our social medias.
Okay. Well, John, we really appreciate you coming by, especially being our first guest.
Yeah, it was glad to be here. See the old stomping grounds and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Is there any old stories that maybe you could tell that are appropriate for our audience?
Yeah, I heard that appropriate there.
Yes.
There's man, I know there was a couple times that when I first started subbing here, it would have been some of the kids' 7th grade year, so it would have been like 21, 22. There was a couple kids I had some run-ins with as a substitute, and then when I came back as a pair the next year, a couple of them came up to me, like beginning of the year. They're like, "Hey, Mr. Snead, I want to apologize for how I acted and everything last year."
Wow.
And you know, it hit
Yeah.
me a little bit to see that it's like, okay, you know,
Yeah, and they did that on their own.
yeah, it's, you know, they, you know, showed
Yeah.
that they've matured over the summer and
oh,
then
definitely.
kind of understood that, you know, I gotta act right all the time, and I can't just let my emotions and everything control, you know, outbursts and everything. And
Yeah.
so it was, and I was, to me, it took a lot for somebody to, you know, as a kid,
Yeah.
to, you know, come up to an adult and say, hey, I'm sorry for what I did and how I acted and everything. So it was, and the rest of that year and thing, I never had issues with her. And there would be other kids in the class, and she would be like, hey, just, you know, he's just trying to do his job. Like, you know,
Right.
he tells you to sit down, shut your mouth, sit down, shut your mouth, you know. You know, he's not
Yeah.
trying to do it because he's you know, a certain word or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know,
I agree.
but there was time that, you know, I enjoyed it. I liked working with the kids that wanted to do the work, and the ones that didn't want to do the work is, you know, just made it hard for everyone. But there were times that they enjoyed it. It's like one of the things I said while I was in the military. It's like, I don't miss the job. I miss some of the people.
Yeah.
I know Joe can vouch for that one.
Yeah, no kidding. That's, yeah. Even through the summer, I miss some of the kiddos and the people we work with.
Yeah.
And then we get back to school and we're like, man, the summer wasn't long enough.
Summer was
Right.
long
I
enough.
wish I wish we were still in summer break, but
Well, it took me all summer to move. It seemed like I moved all summer. That's why we didn't really make any episodes either. I moved my daughter and her husband to Round Rock from Temple in July, and then we moved to a new house. And it just, I feel like I moved, and actually I'm still trying to finish up getting things organized in the garage because it's just everything stacked up in there just to get it out of the other house. And oh my God, I think I had stuff in my truck for a week. The first week of school, I just unloaded it like 2 days ago. You know, it's like it was stuff that was just that really I need to just throw away, honestly. But
Yeah.
just need to kind of go through it. But yeah,
I need to go through my house and throw away stuff.
yeah, everybody needs to do that, honestly. I
So-
mean, you're a hoarder, kind of.
Joe, you keep trying to mess with your AC, you ain't going to have a house to go back to.
That ain't no lie.
I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, he hadn't had air conditioning in over a month.
And he's not a certified HVAC electrician or anything.
Yeah, he's
like
trying
that.
to do it himself.
He
He's,
in the attic trying to rewire it like he's a NASA scientist or something.
Yeah, last night they said they had smoke come out of the little thermostat thing. So there's like smoke ring on it and everything.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, he ought to call somebody. I
On
think.
the way home from this, I'm gonna have to go buy a thermostat from the Home Depot because that one got fried.
Well, regardless, it doesn't work. Nothing works. Why
Hey,
buy a thermostat?
I'm just glad
Let
he
a
said
professional.
I'm glad he said Home Depot and not Amazon.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Or
Well-
Temu, one or the other.
Wish.com.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah.
So I bought a new thermostat, and that wasn't the problem. Then we looked it up, and the reason why it might be intermittent because we would have air on for a full day and then off for 2 days, and sometimes on for 20 minutes
Yeah.
and then off.
For a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it said it could be the control board. So we found the part number that said was compatible, and then we tried that. Even though it didn't look exactly the same as the old one,
It was compatible though.
they said it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Just anybody can say that though.
It popped that little fuse. I said, well, I got to put another fuse in. It popped that fuse too. So then I crossed up some other wires.
you
and I
just
hit
cross them on your own, like no
Well,
reason.
there's
Like,
3 on the right side that they can only go there.
Yeah.
They can't go to the 50 of them. You know what I mean? There's only
Right.
those 3. So I would just switch the top one and the second one. And I flipped that circuit breaker, and man, that sucker popped and arced, and smoke came out
Yeah.
right on the circuit board.
Yeah.
So I toasted that first circuit board I bought from Amazon. Then I found one that is the exact replacement from the original.
The exact.
Exact. And then it popped that fuse, and then I put in a bigger fuse.
Yeah, it's just so it could really, really burn the house down.
It only fried the thermostat.
Yeah.
So now
downstairs.
downstairs.
Yeah, in the house, like in the living part of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fried it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was hot to the touch, and there was a big black spot on the back of it.
I mean, do you have an AC guy you can call?
I mean, you're assuming that I'm not going to be able to fix it.
I got a guy.
It's just taken me a little long. I got a lot of stuff to do. I can't
Yeah.
be working on the AC the whole day.
I
I'm
got a
going to
guy.
have to call Wendy and see if she feels safe at home.
Yeah, I got a guy if you want to call. I mean, I'll give you his number this week.
All right.
I feel bad for you guys sitting in the house with no AC. I invite y'all over all the time. Hey, y'all want to come?
Well, during the day we're not home.
Steal some air? Oh no, yeah, but still at night it's hot.
No,
it's
at
100
night
degrees.
At night it's like 70s.
I know, but during the day it's 100. Dude, that house doesn't cool off.
No, I say, boys, Operation Fans, and so they go and they pull the windows up and they put the box
Can you
fans
imagine
in.
how much electricity you've been using?
Yeah.
More than the air conditioner running.
I'm sure.
Hey, this
Wow.
ain't Terran Count 2011, Joe. Okay, we have AC here.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not.
I
Yeah,
know.
no, you're not there again. You're not back there, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
But your boys don't seem to mind it.
They don't.
They just sit up there, play video games,
yeah.
and then they just.
I say, Aiden, why is the window not open? Oh, I don't want it open. It just feels like it's a sauna.
I mean, they wear sweatshirts all day long.
Yeah.
Hoodies.
And he's
sweatpants.
like, well, I don't know. I don't want
It's training for them.
Yeah, evidently. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I don't know.
But if you sit in the living room, it's nice and cool. If you're sitting by the window or that other room or our bedroom, it's cool
Yeah.
at night.
Well,
And then we locked up the windows to keep the relatively cool air in for the day. And then we get home, Operation Fans.
I just want to make sure you get the AC fixed before football season, because I don't want you in that living room screaming, getting mad and everything when the Cowboys are losing.
oh, definitely. They are going to lose.
Yeah.
They are going to lose.
I'll be sweating regardless if I've got AC or not.
Yeah. Well, I got a
First
guy.
game of the season, Philly at Philly.
I do got a guy, and I might even just send it right now. Ernesto's his name.
All right.
You know, he's pretty fair guy.
Well, I do have a guy, but he's so busy because it's the middle of summer in Texas.
Yeah,
it's
but-
hard for me to get for him to come
But
over.
I believe you called him, and he didn't answer. You called the answering service. They didn't give him the message evidently because he didn't call you back. So
All
I
right,
mean,
next
come
subject,
on.
y'all. Next subject. It's hot at our house. Okay.
Well, hey, Joe, how's the new year treating you now so far? We've been in a week and a half.
Yeah. So far so good actually. I
That's
like all
good.
my classes I go into. I going into 8th grade science, 6th grade science, 7th grade science, 8th grade English, 6th grade math, 6th grade history. It's fun.
That's good. Yeah,
My buddy Alex is teaching 6th grade history, which they say is world cultures, and that's fun.
yeah. I started the year like when we had the in services, when we had like time to ourselves, and I had my room like I think we only had 2 half days to get our room prepared.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave my room. I was so mad to start the year because of something they put on my caseload
Yeah.
that I had no idea that they put on my caseload, and they didn't even go through the proper protocol to put that person on my caseload, and I wasn't even informed, nor was anybody else like in special programs involved of getting this person in. So I was kind of fuming, but then I'm like, it's my job, and just do it, and maybe I can be good for this person. So when the school year started, I just changed my whole attitude and started just did my job, and
It's
showing.
not as bad as you thought.
No, it's showing. The guy is doing really good. Honestly, out of
I
my
think so,
5,
too.
out of my kids, he's probably the best one. And I mean, but then again, he's not a typical Ames person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so maybe that's
It's
why
hard to
he's good.
judge him
Yeah,
against others.
against my guys. Yeah, but we've shown him some love. He has some great teachers, and they're also kind of showing him, they're being fair with him and not having that attitude of who he is and what he did last year and the year before that. And I think it's showing. He's showing that he's seeing people care for him, and I see it showing. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but everything's going good with me. I mean, other than that, like I said, I was mad at the beginning of the year start, but then I got mad yesterday.
Yeah.
But-
So far so good.
But the reason I was mad yesterday, you know what the reason why I was so mad yesterday, right? I ordered food at lunch at 11:55. I ordered food to Smoky Mo's over there,
Oh yeah.
and they contract out to DoorDash or whoever, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was Uber Eats that picked it up. So it says it was going to be delivered at 12:19.
Not bad.
Not bad. My lunch is at 12:30.
Yeah.
Well, 12:19 comes, it changes, and it keeps changing. I never get my food, Joe.
Smoky Moe's never delivered it?
No, I never got it.
Oh,
So
some driver is eating some
So
barbecue.
at 1:30, 2 o'clock, dude, I'm hot. And so I'm hangry. And so that's why I kind of had, that rage yesterday.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't get my food. Yeah.
So what did they do?
Well, I called them. I called Smoky Moe's. They said, well, we don't control the drivers because they're not our people. And I'm like, well, it says right here on this ticket for any help or driving problems, driver delivery problems, call this number. Well, that's your number, Smoky Moe's. What are y'all going to do about it? And first the guy said, well, we can't do anything about it. And I said, well, dude, I'm a very good customer. I come here, 2 or 3 times a week. And so he said, well, there's nothing we can do. So I just hung up. So I kept watching my phone, and it was like waiting for it to get picked up. I could see the car driving around. This person's car, driving everywhere. But it wasn't going nowhere near Smoky Moe's. And so I'm fuming. I'm sitting on the end of the 100 hall, and one of the counselors comes up to me, asks me some questions. I just unloaded on him. I wasn't very nice to him. I probably need to apologize to him. But I was mad. So then I called Smoky Moe's again. They got it right. My food's been sitting there since 12 o'clock. My food has been sitting on that shelf waiting for somebody to pick it up.
Dang.
Never got picked up, just sitting there.
So they cooking under a heat lamp.
Yeah.
Did you get some fresh though?
No, I didn't even eat. They just credited my money back. They gave me back. I had a $10 coupon that I had from going all the time. They get a $10 reward. They gave me that back. Plus they gave me some more money back. So they gave me another coupon.
So what'd you eat? Like chips from the vending machine or something?
I went and got a Snickers bar. That's what you do when you're hangry. Come on now. That's what I did. It helped for about maybe 20 minutes, but it calmed me down a little bit to kind of let me get back to my senses.
Just like the commercial.
Yeah.
Band of Brothers barbecue would never let that happen.
No. But it's so dumb. I could have just driven over there and got it. Like at 12 when I ordered it, I could have just 5 minutes. I could have.
That's true.
Back.
It's pretty close.
I know, but I just didn't feel like driving and just being lazy.
And you figured when you ordered it would be perfect time
Yeah.
for your lunch to get here.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
If you want things done right, you got to do it yourself.
Yeah, evidently.
You could have drove
Yeah.
out to Band of Brothers
Yeah,
barbecue
I
by that
got
time.
it. Yeah, it was 2:30 by the time I got it all settled.
Oh my God.
2:30.
And Band of Brothers is pretty far from where we're
Yeah,
at now.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Well.
yeah, you
Shout
could have
out to
drove
Band
there.
of Brothers. Yeah. Anyway, I could have gone to any barbecue joint in the town in here
Yeah.
and got it quicker than but I never got it anyway. So. Thank
Speaking
God.
of barbecue, you and I went over to Fat Boys,
Oh yeah.
and I sent my buddy Rashid a T-shirt. This T-shirt,
Oh, did he get everything?
yeah,
It all got there good.
yeah,
The barbecue sauce also.
yeah. So
the
we
barbecue. Tell about the
we
barbecue
went to
sauce.
Fat. He was saying that that's one of his favorite barbecue sauces, and
Yeah.
I agree. I like the thin Texas style barbecue sauce, but theirs is a little thicker,
But it's still
Then
thin
it's-
in
yeah.
a way.
and it's not too peppery and too. Anyway, it's good. And we went there and I asked if they sold it, and they said they do, either 20 ounce or 32 ounce.
Yeah, but not in a jar. Not
Yeah,
in
not in a jar or
Not
bottle.
in something you could send. To,
They just put it in a plastic
yeah
or
container.
like a styrofoam.
Yeah.
Tupperware bottle.
No,
Yeah.
a drinking cup
Oh my God.
yeah
for like what you would get your fountain drink.
yeah
That's why it's 20 or 32 ounce.
yeah.
So, but I called them before I went there, and they said we'll figure something out. So they
Yeah.
dumped out a bottle of Smart Water
Yeah.
and filled up.
And filled the whole thing up
It
with
was-
smart water.
I think
Did it
33
have the
ounces.
pop top lid so you could just
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was a regular
So
Smart.
it became smart sauce.
smart sauce.
Yeah,
I like
smart
it.
So
sauce.
we put
Yeah.
the lid on tight,
Yeah.
taped it down.
And he came to my house.
We found some styrofoam
Yeah.
and made its own little box.
We made a
inside
box
the
out
box.
of styrofoam and boxed it up, taped it up tight, and he made it.
Yeah, I made it.
Where did it go to?
To Dubai in UAE.
Like you sent it across the pond like
Yes.
it was a care package.
Yes.
All the way.
All
Well,
the
I
way.
figured since I was sending a T-shirt, why only send a T-shirt?
Yeah.
You got to send some other Texas stuff. So I sent them some beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's
Everybody needs beaver nuggets.
and some of those praline pecans
Yeah.
that they make there. Like a little magnet that says "I love Texas." I don't know, just some random.
You
stuff that
the
I bought.
seasoning that
Oh yeah, Eleanor
Eleanor that the Miss
Ogus.
Ogus took it over or bought it or whatever they did. It's a great seasoning.
Yeah, it's in a big thing. You sprinkle
Yeah. So
salt,
he
pepper,
sent-
garlic, a
yeah.
bunch of.
It's good for everything. It says.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just some random things, and he
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
And he asked what the sauce was, even though I wrote on that styrofoam. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if Customs, if they didn't like take it out and like rebox it before it went to him.
Maybe.
Because he wasn't sure what the bottle of red stuff was,
Oh, really?
even though So I don't know.
Did you
I'll
have
to?
I mean, like you sent it out. You didn't have to mark what everything was, I guess, huh? Like it's your customer.
No, on the
Maybe
slip
if you would've-
I did have to write that,
Yeah.
but I don't think the customer sees that. I think that's just for the
I got you.
mail.
So did he open the bottle and just chug it? Thinking
No,
it was smart something.
Before he texted
called you,
me and
texted you?
I told him.
Yeah, cool.
And he said it was really good. He liked it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
There is a guy over there that does in Dubai, and he does Texas style barbecue, and he's got some stuff on his Instagram where he went to Austin and to a bunch of different places and all over Texas.
Yeah.
But the one I saw, he was in Austin, like
Oh.
comparing and testing and reviewing.
Well, we didn't do what we were going to say either. This summer we were supposed to go barbecue tour. We were going to go to San Antonio and eat some Mexican food.
Oh,
and
that's right.
We were going to do all this stuff, but I mean, life happens. I mean,
Summer
had to
break
move.
is not as long as
No,
what you'd hope.
It used to be. To be 3 months.
Yeah.
Now it's only 2 months.
It's kind of only a month. Well, is it 2 months?
Yeah, it's 2 months.
It's like one weekend.
It's fast.
It feels like one
Yeah.
weekend.
So we didn't get to do what
It's
we wanted
the
to do.
end of May, so really you have June, July,
Yeah.
because we're
Yeah,
back
all
at the
June,
very
July,
beginning.
and then we're back August 1st or
Yeah.
2nd. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife had training like every week.
Yeah,
for-
I
for
went
the
to
new-
I went to two conferences.
She's doing a reading academy for 3rd grade now, and so for
Yeah.
every week she had like 2 days had to go to Waco.
Yeah.
For something for mandatory training.
Yeah, I went to 2 conferences in Austin, behavior conferences. Yeah, so
But a lot of times, if not every time, when you do that, you get some comp days
yeah.
later in the school year.
No, she didn't.
What?
Really? Nope. Wow. Yeah, like me, I can when we have those teacher work days. If one day is not a day where we're doing a lot, we're just in our rooms. I can take that day off,
Yeah.
trade it in.
Yeah.
So
And I had my summer semester. I took a summer semester of school.
yeah,
How's
that So- going,
Joe?
That one, at the end, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I was sweating it the last couple of weeks. I thought I didn't give myself enough time to do it all. But then the last day this time, I wasn't even sweating. I had like 3 papers pretty much all the way written, and I knew that it wouldn't take much to complete them. So I turned them in one the day before, and they were turned in on the last day. So I'm still kind of procrastinating a little too much, but.
You sure the sweating wasn't from the no AC?
probably was. I would imagine.
I see what
Oh,
you
but
did
he
there.
spent a lot of time. He spent a lot of time here. Like I would look on, like I had me and Joe. We were on that
Life 360.
360, and so I'm checking him out. Joe's at the school.
It's cool here at the
It's like,
school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
just
be
he
here.
would call my wife sometimes and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Just getting ready to leave this class. What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm at school, just playing around."
Yeah. He would be in the weight room lifting weights, maybe playing basketball.
No, that's
I mean,
only to take a break from
no.
diligently typing
and
my
if he
paper.
and he was hoping he would walk downstairs and run into somebody, because then he could talk.
Yeah, and talk for 30 minutes
Yeah,
about the color purple.
Maybe an hour. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
No, not
Yeah.
that long.
yeah. I haven't even hardly seen you, Joe, in the last week and 3 days,
school?
4 days. Yeah,
I know.
we've been so busy.
Yeah, that's true.
I think one day I didn't see you at all, and maybe yesterday I saw you twice, maybe, and one day earlier in the week I saw you. You came to the room, and other than that, I haven't hardly seen you.
I know.
You're hiding real well, or you're working really hard.
I just have where I have to get to classes at certain times, and there's
Yeah.
no time to.
No time.
And
Yeah.
even the teachers that I go into their class, like they're on one side and they're teaching, and I'm on the other side. So I really don't get a chance to even talk or do anything to them. And then midway through that class, I leave.
Yeah.
I just kind of give a little head nod, like I'm out.
I'm out.
See ya. And then I go on to the next one.
I think so far. I mean, I want to say maybe behavior's not been too bad. Kids have been okay a little bit. I know it's early.
I think lunchroom's been crazy
Oh, the lunchroom is crazy.
because I hear some noises like there's a
Yeah.
concert going on down there,
Yeah,
and you're
sixth
just
grade-
like, oh, they should not be screaming like
Sixth
that.
grade got to go outside though yesterday, so they had to have been pretty good.
I think seventh grade is where it had
having
issues.
troubles, yeah.
Man, kids were crazy.
Well, they're supposedly Monday they're going to crack down on dress code, and they're making everybody wear IDs now. So
Yeah.
the kids are having to wear their. They're going to get referrals or get detention, and ISS or whatever it is for. ID is like a dress code. So
Yeah.
if you don't have your ID, it's like you're out of dress code. So
Then we have the new Texas law that it's against the law to have the students to use the phones in the classroom. I've only seen a couple of, maybe 3 kids we've been back for 2 weeks. I don't know if we've mentioned that.
Yeah.
Almost 2 full weeks.
yeah,
But it's
No,
going
we
better than expected, actually,
yeah,
as far as the phones go.
9 days. It was 9 days.
Yeah, 4 days and then a full week.
Yeah, I don't know why they like our district. I mean, they can come at me if they want. I don't care. Why they say they could bring them to school but keep them in their backpack? It's kind of like a crackhead or a meth head. I mean, you got it in your pocket. You're
Yeah,
gonna
if
want
they
to
have
use
access to it, they're going to use
it.
it.
They want to use it. I mean, come on now. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
so that's the whole deal. I don't understand that. You know why they let them just go ahead and just leave it at home. If you need to call your parents, go to the office. The teacher has a phone in the room too.
There's a couple that say they're going to the bathroom, and I could see that they're sneaking it
Oh,
in
yeah.
their pocket, and they're going to go to the bathroom and text.
What? Kids sneaking phones around,
But
Joe?
if you see it in their pocket, that's just like they were using it. Yeah, because it has to be in their backpack turned off. So, yeah, I haven't really been looking though.
Possession's 9/10 of the law.
Yeah, definitely. But that's the one thing I don't understand. They should have just not even let them bring it to school. But
I think the parents
yeah,
want their
yeah,
kids to
definitely.
have it.
Definitely,
Not
the
me.
Parents. Yeah.
Not me. I don't care if my kids don't have their phone.
Well, it's those parents, Joe. It's not.
I just assume they leave
not
them at the
parents
house.
like you.
Yeah. Well, the way I look at it is, I've went through 30 years of my life without a cell
Yeah.
phone.
I mean,
They
like-
can go without a cell phone.
Like my kids, at the end of the day, when it was raining and they were doing this one by one release, as cars were driving up and letting the kids go
Yeah.
because they had them inside the cafeteria where they were. Well, my kids stayed in the room, and a couple of them was, hey, can I call my mom and see if they're close by or where they're at? Are they coming? To get me instead of walking, because I have like 3 walkers.
Yeah.
And so I mean I dial the number for them, give them the phone. I mean that's all they have to do.
For those that don't know, we had lightning in the area,
Yeah.
and right when we were supposed to release for the day.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, 2 days in a row.
It took to like 5 o'clock to get the kids
Little
out of here.
little air mass thunderstorms. It did not cool us down though, because
Well,
it was
not
not.
Joe's house.
It was not a cold front. It was just some thunderstorms.
What are you, the weatherman, Joe?
Yeah.
No, he corrected me yesterday. I said, "Man, we're gonna get them cool fronts here soon." And he's like, "There's no such thing as a cool front." I said, "Yes, it is, Joe. Yes,
it's
it is,
not
Joe.
that.
A cold front."
I just think it's funny because I've never heard of somebody refer to it as a cool front.
I refer to them as cool fronts because in September, October, when they first start coming, it's not really cold yet. So I can't say it's a cold front. It's cool, Joe.
I mean, I get it. I
Just like
get
your
why
house.
you say that.
Just like your house. Some days it's kind of cool without no AC.
Yeah, it's not cold.
So, but I think a front did come through, right?
No.
Or it's coming. I saw it on the weather map when we were eating breakfast this morning.
There might be. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, we got one coming down.
Yeah, I need the cool weather to hit.
Yeah,
Start
me too.
hitting. So deer season kicks off and it's not a
I just
180s
need
out.
it. I just need it for fat boy reasons. I mean, I just need cool weather because I'm tired of sweating. I just like it cold.
Yeah, I had to go over to my brother-in-law's parents' house. They had power company had to put a new power pole in the backyard yesterday,
Yeah.
and so they're gonna be without power, and he's got to have power for some medical equipment. So I
Oh,
brought
wow.
brought a generator over, got it all hooked up, and put a window unit AC in just
Yeah.
to keep some airflow going in the house. Power company said they were going to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. They didn't shut the power off till almost 3 o'clock.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
whenever they got everything set up, and then I had a couple appointments I had to go
Yeah.
take care of. So I just had the generator running because I didn't know what time they were going to get everything shut off.
Yeah.
And they didn't get everything done until like almost 7 o'clock yesterday evening.
Dang, we lost power too one day. I think it was like one of the first few days we started when school started, like when we had in service. It was during the day we had some winds or something come through in a little storm, and it broke a light pole in my area, and all our neighborhood was completely out of power. And we were out of power most of the day while they were replacing that pole. It took a long time.
Yeah, we had a couple yesterday afternoon, a couple of flashes, and it knocked power out in our area
Yeah.
on the Clean Harker Heights line for a bit.
Shout out to my neighborhood, the Bird Creek Brooklawn neighborhood. I got them on. We're on Facebook. We got a little Facebook page. It's pretty cool. It get some got some good people next door to me. I like 'em.
Facebook neighborhood
Yeah.
post.
Yeah.
We have one too, and my neighbor Gus told me that there's an AC guy in the
There you
neighborhood,
go.
and he'll come right over.
There you go, Joe.
I don't have the link. I'm not a Facebooker, so Wendy has to go. Wendy has to go look at.
Is that a real term too? Like my cool front is Facebooker.
I don't know, what
is
would you
that-
call a person that uses Facebook?
A person that uses
a
Facebook.
yeah, exactly. A person that uses Facebook. See,
Okay,
duh.
I'm not a person that uses Facebook, so
There you
she sent me the link to it, and now I gotta see if there's an AC guy.
I'm pretty sure he's on TikTok or Instagram or
Yes, I'm sure he's on all of them.
maybe he has a MySpace, Joe.
Yeah.
You can try that.
No. The neighborhood.
Although-
It's just the people that can help in the neighborhood. So there's like an electrician in there, like an AC guy.
You say Facebooker, but you can say the word Instagrammer.
Because that is a real thing.
That is a real thing.
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But if Joe starts posting pictures of his feet, I'm out.
yeah, exactly. Have you seen those toes? Yeah. Oh God.
Rashid just texted me and he said that's good popcorn. We sent some Bucky Beaver peanut butter popcorn.
Oh man, yeah. All the flavors they have are good. Yeah, I like going and getting that kettle corn or the caramel corn or whatever. It's all.
I figured you
good.
could get that anywhere, and he probably has
Yeah.
access to that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd send one that,
It was different.
it's
Yeah.
different.
That's cool.
You know, when we went to buy that stuff, I got a bag of the beaver nuggets for us. That stuff is addictive.
Yeah, you can't stop eating it.
I haven't had it in years, I don't think, because I never think to go get it. And Bucky's is kind of out of the way. So, but man, when we got it, I was like, man, if you're on a road trip, these things would be perfect. Like that car could just go through a whole bag of that.
I remember about 2 years ago, the theater arts teacher that's here, she made some homemade.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yes, it was so good. And she left the container in our classroom. Man, I think I ate the whole thing at the end.
That was years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was her who made it. Maybe at the time I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, I probably didn't, because it was Miss Ware. She doesn't mind me saying her name, but yeah, it was Miss Ware. Yeah,
Man, that's awesome.
yeah. So. But and since we started school, they put me in a new classroom,
Yeah.
and it sucks.
I
My
thought you were gonna
classroom
say
was-
I kind of got used to it.
Oh no, I haven't got used to it yet. I got these pictures of me up on the wall up there, looking at me, staring at me, but I'm gonna take those down here soon. But
And those are from your
my
60th
60th
birthday.
birthday party, yeah. But yeah, this room it's like, what is it? Maybe a third of the size of my other room, probably.
Yeah,
At least.
it's a lot smaller.
Hey, but look at this way. You don't have to hear me yelling at the kids in ISS next door.
That ain't no lie. But I was in a different place after you left. They moved me to.
Oh yeah, he had a better room after.
Oh
you
man,
left.
I was in the Ains room. I was downstairs, like directly below me is our quiet room, and next door was my big room.
Okay.
And me and Joe put brick on the wall. We had that room was so cool. That big couch that's in Joe's office now was in my room. I had a big old carpet. It was just a really chill room. It stayed dark because of that dark brick, and it just
And closed the blinds.
yeah,
in
we'd
there.
close the blinds and we'd stay there, and the kids were just it helped relax the kids.
What, y'all can close blinds now? I can't do that when I was here.
That's right.
Yeah.
There was a
We had
principal,
a principal at that time.
well, kind of an interim principal
Yeah.
that wanted us to
Yeah.
have blinds open.
We've had 4 principals and 10 assistant principals since I've started. So yeah, we've gone through them.
Yeah.
Hopefully the ones we have now will stay a little bit. We have one that stayed now going in her second year, so
Yeah.
that's a win.
And the principal himself
And the
will be
principal
second year.
be
Yep.
his second year, so that's a win. So, you know,
It's like the quarterback room in a Cleveland Browns.
yeah. This is where principals go to die. Basically.
Well, the problem is if they're good, they go up and be
Yeah.
principals or some other,
But
some other place.
Some have faded away.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's with anything.
yeah, I know.
You know,
Yeah.
if you get teachers that are good, they're gonna get their masters and they're gonna get they're gonna be an AP and they're gonna leave or they they got to get promoted.
Do you know what I hate the most about school?
What you hate the most?
Yeah, I get an email at 3:00 from the assistant principal with my name, my aide's name, and the new security guard, whatever. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever she is.
Yeah.
So they calling us down to the principal's office Monday morning, 9:00. Why couldn't they just Monday morning send me that email? Because now I'm thinking all weekend long.
All weekend, like, oh my God, am I getting fired?
I'm not getting in trouble. I know that. But they're going to put something on. They want to give me another task.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. That's
A little something more on your plate.
some more on my plate, and I know that's what they're going to do. And I'm going to tell them no. I'll probably get in trouble, but I really don't care because I got that John Snead attitude.
Yeah, I kind of saw something on the Facebooker.
On the Facebooker, yeah.
This guy was talking about if you're gonna have to fire somebody, don't fire them on a Friday.
Yeah.
Unless you really have to, because now that person who gets fired on Friday afternoon, now they're gonna sit around all weekend.
Yeah, Stu.
And like, what am I gonna do and everything.
Right.
And you do it on Monday, they gives them
That week to
the week to
gather
they don't
themselves.
have to work. They're not spending 2 days sitting around. What am I going to do? Because most places are
are
closed.
They could
on-
go out and hustle. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense, but it kind of goes along with the same thing. It was like, oh, if you're going to quit, I want on 2 weeks' notice. I'm like, well, you're not going to fire me and give me a 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I was like I said, got that email at 3:00. I'm like, why? So I could sit around all weekend thinking, what are they going to put on me? Because I know they're going to put something. They want to put something on us. I know that's what it is. Because that same principal had trouble on 7th period the other day, lunch period.
Oh, that's
So
right.
we got a couple of boys too that are acting up, and
My daughter said she goes to another middle school in the area, and she said the 7th grade is pretty bad too. So it just looks like
I think it's just the age.
maybe
that's what I'm saying. It's like he's like, oh, they're like 6th grade. They really don't know what's going on. So they're like, oh, 7th grade is like, let's act whacked out and wild and everything. And then 8th grade, you start maturing again.
No, maybe they're all going to start getting good after this year's 7th grade. Maybe that's that COVID age. And the good kids are kids that are are starting to come back up.
Yeah, 'cause my daughter, she was in kindergarten when COVID hit.
Yeah,
So she's at 6th grade right now.
Yeah.
So
the 6th graders are pretty good.
yeah, and
Honestly, they are.
and I think a lot of it too is like the kids that were out there in COVID and everything. If you had parents that didn't really push them or hold their feet to accountable for getting work done, and they just let them go off and do anything.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that even when I was here, I had issues and
Yeah,
problems with trying to
agree.
get them to do simple math of 3 times 5. I need a calculator to do this.
I know there'll be studies done, and I promise you we'll hear
for
about
sure.
it in the next 5-10 years. We'll hear that how that it did affect them like that, because I guarantee you, those kids like your daughter's age from her passed down are going to be different.
Yeah.
I promise you. These are COVID kids, what I call them, and so
They're going to be the ones caring for us in the
yeah.
old
When
folks
they
home.
when they needed what they needed, they didn't get it because they were at home.
Luckily, that's only been maybe 3 to 5 years
Yeah.
of them old enough.
Yeah,
Because if they're older than those kids, I don't think it affected them as much. Like if you already in high school, yeah, it kind of stunk for those kids because
Yeah.
they missed out on some certain things.
Yeah.
But I don't think their learning
No.
really got messed up
We're-
like the
we're-
younger
we're-
ones.
Yeah, is the ones that really hurt them were that young
that-
elementary school age.
Yeah.
Because I know some of the ones I worked with here, 6th, 7th grade, couldn't do simple math and everything.
Yeah.
It's that's where
It hit them. Yeah.
it hit them and everything. Yeah.
And I think that's why our test scores have gone down. Because our test scores have gone down in the last few years. I think everything's going to kind of make its way back up again once.
Even out, start to climb back up.
Yeah, I believe it's going to. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm not a scientist or I'm not a,
Not like you're a
I'm
professional
not a
in the
PhD
education
or anything
system.
like that. Yeah, exactly. So, but that's just my opinion. So, hate me or love me.
We love
I
you,
think
Jesse.
I
Yeah,
think
thanks,
it's
John.
I think it's going to get better if they really concentrate on getting the simple stuff. And I've heard that this year and last year the teachers are going back to drilling in like multiplication tables and their writing skills and reading skills.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because most kids, man, they can't even hardly understand their writing. It's terrible because they type on the computer,
Yeah.
so they don't hardly write anymore.
Same with my kids. My kids learned from kindergarten cursive.
Yeah,
No printing at all.
right.
And then when we moved to Texas, they switched to printing, and their printing was bad because they never did it before. Then they got away from cursive,
And now their cursive.
so now
is
their
bad.
cursive's not their cursive's not great like it used to be. It's not terrible, and now they're typing, so now they're not really doing much of
Yeah.
either one.
I always printed during the cursive age.
What I thought was funny the other day is like my daughter started 6th grade, so she comes home first day and she's got all the letters and everything the teacher sent out for your code of conduct and everything. It's like you need student signature. Printer's like, how are you going to have a 6th grader do their signature when they've never been taught cursive at all?
Never thought about that. Well, yeah. When they do those boards, when they do the contracts in the classrooms, and the kids put their names up there, they're printed.
Yeah, they just print their.
They just print their names when they do those contracts.
That's what she did. She's like, print your name and
Yeah.
then sign your name. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
how
it's
are
the
they
same.
supposed to sign their name? They've
Yeah,
never
'cause-
been taught it.
Now, I didn't even think about that because they tell them sign your name on the contract, on the social
Yeah.
contract or behavioral contract, whatever it is.
It's just printed.
It's just printed. I never thought about that. Yeah. Wow.
And they can't really read it either.
no.
Well, how are you going to look at old documents and stuff that are all in cursive and not like it'll be looking like it's Chinese to them?
like the
They
Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
yeah, all
yeah.
of them are.
Yeah, that's
cursive.
why it's yeah.
Old books.
Oh
and,
my God,
tons of
dude,
stuff.
that's crazy. We're fortunate, I guess. that We went to school in a time when everything made sense.
Yeah.
Don't make sense anymore.
Oh well, what can you do,
Yeah.
Jesse? What else we got going on?
I don't know what's in the news. What's going on with the world?
Trump's just up in the White House kicking butt.
Yeah, he is.
Pulled in the National
Yeah.
Guard to Washington D.C. Cleaned it
night-
up.
Last night they went a whole night without no crime or no killings or something.
I think didn't they go a whole week with no murders or
Is that
something?
what it was? I don't know.
Yeah, you
However
said
many
something
days.
like that.
Yeah.
A whole week without
A murder.
a reported murder at least.
I reported. Yeah. Not the guy that got buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow.
They still haven't found Jimmy Hoffa though.
Yeah, and I know that after Trump met with Putin or called him on the phone or whatever this last time, he started bombarding Ukraine again. So he ain't stopping doing that. So
Yeah, Trump's gonna get torqued off about that. I think.
yeah, he is. But I don't know. Everything's looking good.
If they don't agree on something quick, he's gonna implement tariffs and sanctions on Russia
yeah,
and for those countries that buy oil and energy from Russia.
I like how the tariff thing is working when everybody said it wasn't going to work. Like
Isn't
all
that
these-
great?
all these economists all over the United States, that like Harvard economists and all these people that think they're smart, and Trump did this, and they're like calling it was going to be bad, and I guess they weren't as smart as Trump.
Now they're all on TV saying, "Well, it's actually better than expected."
So I mean, like a businessman that knows what he's talking about,
Exactly.
actually, put a
not-
plan together and it worked.
Not a PhD professor that works at Harvard or another college or whatever. Has never worked a day in his life other than being a professor at a college. You know,
Yeah, because that's their economic theory.
a theory. Yeah.
Their theory that they
Yeah.
they wrote a paper about.
Trump had a different theory,
Yeah.
and it's kind of working. So
And big companies are bringing plants back to the U.S. Isn't Apple supposed to invest a whole bunch of money?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
week before last
and
week.
they invested into like a magnet company too, I believe that MP something.
Oh, here in the States?
Yeah, their stock just shot up from like $20 or something like that to like $60.
And the Trump team kind of organized a fund that the money that they get in is going to go into the fund so it can build up and invest in the stock market and make money like everybody else is making money. And
Yeah.
they made a deal with Intel, and 10% of Intel, like the U.S. basically is buying 10% of Intel. I think it's through that monetary fund. So now Intel's going up.
The thing you sent me yesterday about the EU, was that new? Like, did that just happen?
I
was that
forget what I
old?
sent you.
About the EU, the tariffs 15%, both of them 15%.
Oh, no, that's pretty new.
Yeah. Did you notice that Trump said 0%, and that lady said 15%?
For
Yeah,
for what we're paying or what they're paying.
Well, she said it was going. Both sides were going to pay 15%, and then when Trump introduced the thing at the very beginning, he said 0% for the United States. But
I don't know.
I think he misspoke. I think he just misread or something.
Well, it could be 15% on one thing or 0% on something
something,
else.
yeah,
There's a lot of going on in that thing.
But I don't know how we're going to give them all that energy. It's like billions of worth of energy. I don't know how we're going.
Build a pipeline or something.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have to drill, baby.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
They probably already are.
I don't know.
You got connections in the oil field still?
A little bit. A little bit. My guys are all working. All my friends are working. Nobody's at home, And their bonuses maybe have gotten a little better. Maybe.
Did they say if they're opening up different places like the North Slope of Alaska or the Gulf
No,
or
my guys
more
are
stuff?
all in West Texas and New Mexico, mainly. They're starting to go back to South Texas.
You know what I'd like to see? A new refinery.
Oh, that would be great. New refineries would make a difference. Yep.
And put a refinery up in Alaska.
Yeah, so
all that crude oil's got to go all the way down and come back up.
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's a lot they could do. I don't know. We're getting kind of dull here talking about the world.
Yeah. Well, we talked about some stock prices going up. You know whose stock price went down? Cracker Barrel.
What?
Yeah, what?
Did you say, "Hey, Bud Light, I'll hold your beer. Watch this"?
Yeah, Cracker Barrel. Good job.
I have a feeling it's not gonna be sustainable for them. Maybe it will. Maybe they'll just take the losses. But
Cracker Barrel's will become the new Halloween store.
Yeah, probably. I mean, think about it. The people that go to Cracker Barrel, it's old people, people driving, RVers.
Yeah.
I
When
mean,
you're on the road and there's a Cracker Barrel and you see the sign, you don't want fast food or gas station food anymore. You want to go there and you know what to expect. You know the menu, you know the store, and all that. And now, they're changing the store, they're changing the menu, they changed the logo. I don't know if they're trying to attract some different people or what.
I don't know. Well, the different people aren't going to be putting the money in like the people that put the money in already.
You know who they're not going to attract?
This
guy with two thumbs.
John Snead. Yeah. Me and Joe would go eat breakfast there a little bit. I won't go back if it's different.
Yeah, I don't want to go
I
now.
won't go.
Yeah.
There's too many other good places to go around here.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't like Cracker Barrel. I mean, I eat there, but I really don't like it. I have a funny story. We were working when I was in the oil field back in South Texas. Our engineer, we had to go pick up some stuff in San Antonio, some supplies. And he was like, where y'all want to go eat at? And I was thinking, I don't know. I was hoping we'd go to like Fogo de Chao or some big fancy Brazilian restaurant or something, you know. And he goes, "How about Cracker Barrel?" And I looked at him like, and my other operator that worked with me, he looked at me and I looked at him and I looked at my engineer and I went, "I don't want none of that." I said, "Fake a food," because that's what I said. And I hurt his feelings because he loved Cracker Barrel. And I said, "I don't want none of that fake food, you know, and no fake chicken fried steak or whatever." And so anyway, I hurt his feelings, and so we ended up going to Chili's.
That's just as corporate.
It's just as corporate, yeah.
I did get the chicken fried steak from Cracker Barrel recently, and it was pretty good.
I don't think they hand bread it. You think they hand bread it, or it comes made already?
I don't know.
That's what I meant about
Right,
fake,
being fake.
Yeah.
But when I was eating it, it tasted pretty real.
Yeah, well, it's meat. I mean, but I just don't think they hand bread things like if you go to Jody's here in
That's
Temple.
true, yeah.
Or get a good chicken fried steak. That's
Theirs
real.
is a bit different.
Yeah, it's real.
Well, I mean, all of them are real. Like
It's made with flour and it's like the crust.
no.
is
I
different.
mean, just how they bread it. Like when
Yeah.
you cut it and eat it,
Yeah.
it's got a different texture. But I mean, there's McKeska's and
McKeska's good.
even the Oscar House,
Oscar
and
House.
all those
Oscar
places.
Store.
The Oscar Store, all those
Yeah.
places have really good chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
But they're all very, very similar. I think Jody's is different.
Yeah.
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 Like they either flour or egg, maybe in a different order or something.
Yeah.
But
well, it's
they're
different because they put the gravy on the bottom.
I'm not a big fan of that though. I'm gonna ask for extra gravy.
You got to put the gravy on top. You
They-
can't just let it sit there.
they
It's,
put
it's
it-
not a boat.
They put it on top, and that's I think it's a New Mexico thing.
Yeah, they put the gravy on the bottom and then just put and it's not enough.
Whenever
I
would-
need extra gravy.
Yeah, whenever
What
I
type of savage does that?
yeah when I would order chicken fried steak in New Mexico at a few restaurants, it would come on the top. The steak would be on top of the gravy. So,
If I get chicken fried steak and sitting on top of the gravy, I'm walking out.
I'm walking.
I'm
out.
just leaving.
Just flip it, John.
The whole table stuck to the ceiling, and I'm out.
Just flip it, John.
Yeah. Or let them know.
Yeah, you want it on top.
Have y'all been to Jody's?
I don't think I have.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you'd like it.
Yeah.
What were we doing for lunch then?
Yeah, an old teacher that used not an old teacher, but a teacher that used to work here before I was here. When they opened Lake next door, she moved from here to there. And that year that she moved here, she was like teacher of the year. She was a really good math teacher, Jessica Sufal. Her family owns it. And she works there now. She retired from Lake, and
Yep.
now she works full time at the.
The last time
At the family
we
place.
were there, we met another couple and their kid, and it was Wendy and our kids, and they were so busy on a Friday night.
Yeah.
And they said, "Well, we can sit y'all outside." I said, "We don't have AC at the house.
Outside's great.
We're kind of tired of sitting out in the
Yeah,
heat.
yeah.
Can we wait?"
Yeah.
And so we waited,
I bet.
and we had to wait for probably 15 or 20 minutes, and we got seated in anything. It was all over. By the time we left, the place had cleared out,
Yeah.
and she came over and talked to us, and she's like, "Oh my God, I don't know how we made it."
Yeah.
Like the crew was literally whooped. And they said, "I do not know how we made it." So she went from the craziness of the school to the
Yeah.
craziness of the restaurant.
Restaurant business, yeah.
They're super busy. They're really good.
You got a good burger.
They don't take credit cards. You got to make
Yeah,
sure
you
you got
gotta
cash.
go cash. Yeah, yeah.
But
It's a cash pay. They got an ATM machine right at the door, coming in. So,
With a $5 service fee.
yeah, with a $5 service
it's like
fee.
$3.
Yeah. So you got to be prepared. They will take a check though.
Yeah.
They will take a check if you still have a paper check.
As long as you know how to write them.
Yeah.
And sign your
and
name.
sign your name. Yeah.
I think I carry a checkbook in the truck.
I
but
have one.
I don't know when the last time I had to write a check.
I wrote one for.
I think I wrote one for that roof.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that one.
I was there that day.
painful.
It hurt. you were limping after
I was
that.
about to ask, how did you walk after that one?
He was limping. He was limping. But yeah, there was a lady, they were cleaning out my next door neighbor's, she had like this flower garden place thing, and she had weeds and stuff growing. They came in there, cleaned it, and I asked them if they would trim this magnolia tree. I have a huge magnolia tree, and it was leaning into my driveway, and I asked them if they would cut a couple limbs off, and she said, "How much?" I said, "How much?" And she said, $200. I was like, "What?" And she said, $100. I was like, looked at her kind of funny. She said, 75? I said, deal. And I gave her, and I said, and then she goes, their weed eater ran out of string, and she goes, you got any string? I said, no, because they were doing that next door neighbor.
You're like, how much?
200.
Yeah. I said, I got a weed eater though you can borrow. And I said, I need a tree cut in the backyard. And so we did some. I did some bargaining,
Some wheeling and dealing.
But yeah, that was the last check I wrote was to that lady, and she just cashed it like a week ago, and that was over a month ago when it happened. So yeah, so I'm glad it was just $75 and not 200 because it might have bounced because the money was in there when I gave it to her.
I give you a check. You better catch this thing
Yeah.
right now because I
Catch
don't know
it
how long
quick.
it's going to be good for.
Yeah, 75, no problem. 200 might have had a problem, but yeah. So,
What else is going on?
oh man, I'm just glad to be out of that old house, John. I don't think I ever.
That was the longest move.
John, I don't think I mean, John and Joe, I don't think I ever would have got out of that house if it hadn't been for Rachel.
She worked her tail off, didn't she?
Yeah. I mean, like, me and my wife, we moved some things, and we were by ourselves, I don't know why our kids didn't come help us, but we damn sure wouldn't have helped our kids move when they moved to Round Rock, but nobody bothered to come out, volunteer to help us. And so we moved some things, and we were wore out. And we walked back into the house, and we looked at each other, and I think we wanted to cry. Like, we were like, where do we start again? Like, we were lost. And I called the housekeeper we had here. She was too busy to come help because she had left the school and went to work for HEB. So she got busy working for HEB. Actually, she just texted me. I want to know how I was doing. And she listens also. So shout out Miss Nadine. We miss you here at the school. But Melvin's taking good care of us. So anyway. I called Rachel. I don't know why I called Rachel, honestly. But I called Rachel out of the blue. And I told Rachel I need some help. And dang, dude, she got there and she was like a tornado. She had everything packed up, stacked by the door, boxed everything. I mean, it was like we basically sold almost all our furniture, everything in the house. We sold wash machines because the house we bought, the lady just left it. She was a doctor. She was an anesthesiologist and like a resident. Mm-hmm. And she graduated or she finished her residency and got a job in Tyler and bought $1 million house. So she basically left this 85-inch TV hanging in the living room.
Turnkey moving
Basically
type style.
Yeah, so we just sold our washing machine. We sold everything. And so we just basically had clothes. And, man, my wife has a lot of junk, a lot of stuff. I mean.
What?
Yeah. So, anyway, we had a lot of stuff. And so, like I say, it's too many stuff. Well, we had a lot of stuff. Rachel came and got us organized. And there was times she would stay till midnight. Rachel's not a day person. Rachel likes to get up at like afternoonish.
Yeah.
I'm going to say afternoonish because I'm not going to say 12. Might be 4, But so anyway, she'd get up and she'd show up about 6 or 7 at the house. And she wouldn't leave till after midnight. And she'd be there by herself. And she'd work in a couple of days, And then we had doors to hang because Latte ran through some doors. The dog
ran through some
doors in the house that we never fixed because it was like, why we fix them? If we fix them,
They're
going to run through them again. So why, eat through them and chew through them and run through them or whatever she did. And so me and Joe, we hung 4 doors, Joe. We were professionals.
Maybe 5.
5?
Was it 4 or 5?
It was 4 or 5.
This guy hung a door?
We were professionals by the end.
We had to
Promise you.
measure. Rachel and I stained them.
Yeah, they stained them.
He just bought a blank door.
Yeah.
No
holes.
No spot for the hinges. No
nothing.
holes for the door.
Yeah. The same doors that were hanging, the ones that were there, they
so
were just,
I measured the
just
door
those
thing.
hollow doors.
I had a little what do we call that?
That jig?
No. What's that little saw? That little thing you mess with your baseboards.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The multi-tool, the vibrating multi-tool.
Yeah, oscillator.
Yeah, oscillating saw. Yes.
So I had that. I drew a little thing where I thought the hinge was going to go. I drew that, went like that. Then I took my chisel, hand chisel, and a hammer.
No, they weren't chisels. Like we could have gone and bought like an inch chisel that was perfect size, and all you had to do is just do this. No, Joe has these wood carving.
The little 1/4-inch one.
Yeah, like you're gonna do woodworking. Yeah, that's what he's doing it with. And I'm like, Joe, I could go to Home Depot and go get us a 1 inch, 1.5, whatever size that door is. It'd be perfect. Just boop, 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 one move, you know.
Well, I didn't have that, so that's what we did.
So we had these ones that were like this big, you know. So like, yeah, what 1/8 of an inch or so. Yeah, I don't think they were a quarter. They were like an eighth.
'Cause I just know the first time I helped this guy with a door is when he put in the new screen door on his back porch.
Oh,
Different.
He calls me up. He calls me up and he's like, "Hey, I'm having issues with this door. Can you come help me?" I get out there and I have to completely undo everything he's done.
like the air conditioning.
Yeah, and it's just like basically start from scratch. It was like the shims he put in were not. It was after about an hour and a half or whatever of unclusterizing what he did. We had it working right, and it's I still think it's
still there.
It's still there.
And the dog goes through that little doggy door, and it's perfect.
The first house I bought in Louisiana, up in Bossier City, it had a front door but no storm door. So I bought a storm door from Lowe's, and they wanted like $150 for install. I'm like, I'm not spending $150 to install this thing. I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
So me and a guy from work, he's a retired master sergeant, like he was civilian but working at the squadron, and so him and I put it up, and that thing worked perfect. And then before I sold the house, I bought a new regular door. And we were selling the house and I was PCSing and I didn't have time to put it in myself. So they came out to install it. And they said, "Hey, who installed your screen door?" I said, "I did." He said, "You want us to take it down and install it the right way?"
Well, I'm going to tell you
I was
right
like,
now.
Yeah.
We did 4 doors. And by the 4th door, we were probably professionals.
Yeah. We had it down.
We had it down. So it took us 4 doors.
By the 3rd door, we were doing good.
Doing pretty
and the
good.
4th one was pretty easy.
Yeah, so they're still,
If you look at it, that's 1 out of 4. If you go 1 for 4 in baseball, you had a pretty decent day.
Yeah.
So just look at it that way.
Well, the first 3 were learning.
The first door.
And I think from now on, like
the first
all
door,
the next ones we're going to do, it'll be gravy.
The first door, I wasn't there. It was him and Rachel. And I had to go out of town. And they hung 1 door. And the door wouldn't close. Like, it would hit. Like, it wouldn't. So, I get my grinder with my with my flapper deal. And I just go to town on that door. I have a pile of shavings on the floor out when I swept it about this high. Like about, 8 inches high.
It didn't close because it was hung wrong. That
I don't
bathroom
know.
door was
I
swole.
don't know. Maybe.
Like that, yeah.
It fit, though.
Yeah, because the hinges were flush.
John, when I bought the door and I went and put it into the door, it fit perfectly.
So you just put in doors, or you put in like a whole?
No, just the door.
Just the door itself.
But when I bought the door, it fit perfectly in there. It did not hang like it's smooth. It just went right in. There was a gap. Well, when he hung it, it didn't close. So I don't know.
Next time you could just buy a hung door frame and door.
Yeah.
Holes.
But that's a lot of work.
Well, that's a lot more work.
That's a lot more work. And if you mess up.
Yeah, if you don't know exactly what you're doing.
That's worse.
Yeah.
We did good, Joe. Joe, you did awesome. You did great.
Hey,
first door was learning curve.
But the learning to hang the door that's pre-hung is just jams.
Yes.
It's just shims.
But you got to cut it
jam.
off. You can mess up the side. You're going to have to.
Not if it's the same size.
You might have to. When you take it out, you're going to mess up the drywall and everything.
You got the molding and everything.
You're going to mess up things.
Off.
Yeah, you've got to do it a certain way so you don't.
You're going to mess up some stuff.
And you're just messing with
that
shims.
was more work. That's more work. I promise you. It was like by that last door, Joe. We were pretty fast. We did under 30 minutes. About 30 minutes it took us to hang that last door. Hinges,
drilling the holes,
the door,
the
handle door. 30 minutes. We got pretty good.
Yeah. I was putting in doors for my brother-in-law's house a few years ago.
You should have came over.
You never called me.
Yeah, I would have called you, John, if I'd have known.
Well, I had my son with me, and he was supposed to be helping me.
Yeah.
And they had all new doors, so I had to dap out for where the hinges go and everything.
Yeah.
So I would take a door from where I'm at, bring it down to the garage, get the right size and everything, because they have like 3 different sizes, line up, cut out the hinges and everything, and then carry it back up. And so I would tell my son, is like, while I'm taking the door up, get everything set up for the next one.
Yeah.
So as soon as I come down, I can just have like an assembly line going. And I come back down into the garage, and he's just sitting on the ground, crisscross applesauce, just sitting there, hand on his, chin, like he's passed out. And I'm like, dude, you know what? You're fired. Get out of here. And so he got all upset and everything. And then, because I was going to pay him for the job.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you're just sitting around or whatever, you're not getting. And afterwards, he's like, and to this day, just like he talks to him, he's like, man, I really hated getting fired on that job.
Yeah, exactly. Or he could go his whole life never get fired, but I got fired by my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. So I don't know, Joe. Anything else going on, Joe? But
I don't know. We've been here long enough.
We've had long enough.
We've had technical difficulties.
We've had technical difficulties
before the start of this podcast.
Yeah.
Way to start season 2, guys.
Yeah, way to start.
To be fully transparent.
Oh,
what?
I'm a grandfather as of Tuesday.
That's right.
Also, yeah, first time grandpa. And you know what? Twins.
Welcome to the club, man.
Yep. Twin boys.
Wow.
John Clark and Rowan James. So, yeah. So, anyway, yeah. And going on that story, there used to be a set of twins here, boys here at this school. And they might have been here when John was here.
I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And
There was 2 sets of twins.
yeah, but the boys,
we had
he knows who the boys are.
We had a set of 2 girls,
Yeah.
and then we had 2.
the
They
two
started
big boys. Yeah.
6th grade, I remember.
You know them.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, they graduated last year from here, from 8th grade, and they went to the high school last year. My wife had them last year at the high school. Hey, she loved them.
Bless her soul.
She loved them, and they loved her. I mean, she got along perfectly with them. And she kind of like the kids that are like that, like her, like those.
Mm-hmm.
She gravitates to them, and they really gravitate to her for some reason. Yeah, and so she called them on Sunday. She retired. My wife retired. Oh yeah, shout out, she retired. Have we had a podcast since she retired?
I don't
also?
know. I don't think so.
Anyway, she retired. So Sunday, she called. She had the mom's phone number because when she worked, she called the mom a lot.
Calling parents.
Yeah, so she called the mom, and she said, "Hey, can I speak to such and such?" And so he gets on the phone, and he says, "I'm so happy for you, Miss Jean, and I just hope they don't turn out like us." And she said, "You know what, boys? There's nothing wrong with you guys, and there's nothing wrong with you guys." She told him before she hung up. But anyway, yeah, that's the one thing they said. I hope they don't turn out like us.
So what's your grandpa name?
J-Pop.
J-Pop.
Yeah, J-Pop. You're Pop-Pop.
Yeah, I'm Pop.
I heard that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, wow, J-Pop, Pop-Pop. That's pretty good.
Because I was gonna be grandpa because that's
Yeah.
what my
Yeah.
what my grandpa was.
Yeah.
And my
Mine-
wife is Nona. And I was thinking, it's like, you know what, Nona, that's gonna be pretty easy to say.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw the
Yeah.
wild card in here. I'm gonna go with Pop because that's gonna be easier to
say,
say.
Yeah, J-Pop. I went with J-Pop. Daphne went with like a Czech Polish name, like Bobby. It's like Bobby, or something like that, Bobby. And so yeah. Anyway, so we're excited.
Well, I tell you, it is fun.
I bet. I
It
can't
is.
wait.
It's one of those
You
things.
hadn't even seen him yet.
I haven't seen him yet.
Oh wow,
I've been busy. I had a game one day and just haven't had a chance.
where are they at?
I'm going tomorrow. Round Rock.
Road trip.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. Daphne's going today. Help her, and but she's probably gonna spend the night. And I'm gonna grill. I'm gonna smoke some turkey breast or do something. I'm gonna bring some food up there tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's my plan, is to take some food with me tomorrow. Go smoke some stuff tonight and tomorrow. So that's my plan.
The 3 of us ate breakfast this morning,
Yeah.
and with our technical difficulties, it's so long. It's lunchtime.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what we need to go eat now?
Yeah.
Some barbecue.
Some Smoky Mo's that you didn't get a chance to eat the other day.
Yesterday, yeah. Yeah.
Some real fried chicken or
Yes.
country fried steak.
Or that too. We could get that. Jody sounds good too.
We could go all the way to Jody's.
Yeah.
They open for
You never
they
been
open
there,
for
John?
lunch on the Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not open all. I mean, their hours are a little limited.
They're not
aren't
open
they?
on Sundays. No, they're open every day but Sundays. Sundays.
What times they open in the morning during the day?
Oh, they don't open for breakfast. They're
So is
just
it like
they're
a lunch-
and
11?
supper. Yeah,
11?
11 to 9 or something like that. Yeah. 10 to 9.
It's just called Jody's.
Jody's.
Yeah.
The old Jody's.
Well, they had a new Jody's, but then they couldn't keep up with 2 locations, so they went back to the old Jody's. So
Yeah.
now it's just old Jody's. But
Yeah. They were right across the street from each other.
Yeah.
They were so busy they opened another one next door because they were so busy. So they had new Jodies and old Jodies, yeah. And so now they're the old Jodies. And the guy that worked for them, his name was Wes, and now he took over the other building, and that's Wes Burger Shack, and he has chicken fried steaks and everything, just like they do over there. So he kind of copied them. So.
Well, that to me that sounds like a game plan.
Yeah, it sounds like a game plan.
On two.
On
Ready,
two.
break.
Ready, break. Well, it's been great. I'm glad we're back. We got to get back in the hang of this because we forgot even how to hook up the. I forgot. Couldn't even hook up the equipment today, so we had some technical difficulties. So
yeah. I have to admit, I'm sitting here and it's like, oh, these are supposed to be professionals, and over here, and I was like,
we got
look like a 3-ring circus going on. I'm looking for the elephants.
22 episodes in, and we couldn't do it, Joe.
And the bigger problem is not the bigger problem, but the funny part is. There's only 2 plugs for input, 2 plugs for output, and then like a volume.
You got a 50-50 shot to plug it in twice, and you get it wrong 3 times.
The what do you call it? The it's on my computer.
Yeah, it's the
control interface is on the computer, and so there was something wrong, and I what do you call it? I reset everything and
rebooted, restarted, and then you pretty much deleted the app and had to re-download.
Yes, and so everything works now. So there was an update maybe, and the update maybe screwed some things up. So anyway, I'm gonna go with that.
We didn't do our dad joke.
Yeah, we didn't do a dad joke today. I got some inappropriate jokes, but I can't say them.
We didn't do. We didn't do a couple. We didn't talk about different restaurants that we're gonna rate.
No.
We're still going to do that. We talked about some restaurants we're going to go to.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we'll go to Jody's, and we'll talk about it next time.
Well, guys, thanks for having me on. I appreciate the time.
Yeah. I thought, you rode with Joe, and for like Joe said, well, John wants to speak a little bit, talk about his deal like that, and I thought you were just like gonna just walk off, but hell, I'm glad you stayed with us. So.
Oh yes, I rode with Joe, so I got to wait for him anyway.
So I'm glad you stayed with us, made it a little more interesting. So all right, well that's about it. Let's wrap it up, Joe.
All right, until next time. I'm gonna get this out today, so it'll be this should be Saturday's episode, and it'll be out Saturday. That way, people have plenty of time to go to the website and check out the archery stuff.
Yeah. All right, Joe. Adios.
Adios.
I said it again. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?